Welcome to the second episode in this Max Overhaul series. If you want to get straight to the footage, go to this timestamp right here, and that will take you straight to the footage. So for the last couple of weeks, number 315 has been out in the open at El Monica, at least as of the end of March and early April. Today's April 9th, the day that I'm recording this. So what that means is it's just been kind of sitting out there. Sometimes it's been powered on, sometimes it hasn't. It's been sitting there right out in the open where you can see it. So on two separate days, I took this camcorder out and decided to film it. Once during the day and another at night where you could see the inside of the trains. So let's kind of show you some of that footage now. I'll show you firstly the daytime footage, then I'll show you some of the nighttime footage, and then I've got a real cool thing that I'm going to show you at the end. Alright, so this was the first day, March 31st as you saw. This was my daytime footage that I recorded for the train. I'm just gonna kind of be commentating on this, I have no script written for this. As you see, very nice and shiny. Trimet's new paint. Number 315, it was sort of powered on. All the lights were off, but the digital signs, two of the digital signs were on instead of all of them. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Here it is from another angle from the front. And you can see some other trains surrounding it. Here's from the back of El Monica. You can walk around quite a bit of it. You can just barely see it out the top there over the Type 4 there, kind of blocking the view. Here's another angle of it that's a little more head-on. You can see 315 from the back if you look through the branches. And you can see the digital sign back here is off. But the one in the front was still on when we got back there, as you're about to see. And you can also see number 106. I kind of got distracted sometimes while filming, and you see some shots of number 106, which, in case you don't know already, is the first ever retired train car that Trimet has, and is the only one so far. There's another look at number 106, and 315, it was on the same track, just a couple spots down, and that was it from that side. A single door was open, and that was it. Nobody was on the train. Nobody was around the train. They weren't working on it at the time. It was just sitting there with its signs on. Very shiny, as you see. A lot of the footage in here looks exactly the same. Sometimes I zoom in really close like that and you can kind of see some stuff in there. And just a nice new train car, and I can't wait to ride it. There's a more head-on view of it in front of number 106. Again, some bushes in the way. They really have it kind of covered up. There's a fence that goes around 2.5 sides of El Monica, and you can mostly look through it. But, yeah, sometimes it can be hard. And if you're in the right spot, you can kind of look over the fence, which is a great spot for that train to be in while I'm filming that. So I took advantage of that and filmed some of this. That was a brief look at number 106, and look at that. Just look at how it sticks out. I mean, it's so easily recognizable, and it's just crazy. Now here's my nighttime footage, which I filmed April 8th. This was filmed at about 8 p.m., so the sun was almost all the way down. And you can see the signs are lit up, and obviously the lights inside are on as well, which is very nice to see. A lot of the shots that I filmed here are very similar, so apologies for that. But yeah, you get to see the inside, and because of my camera's crazy zoom and crazy image stabilizing when you zoom, there are some pretty clear shots that you can see of the train, which it's just so cool to see a fresh train. This train would have entered service around 2004 or so, and 2003, 2004. I don't know what the plate inside says. Every train has a little plate that says when it entered service. I don't know exactly what month and year it entered service, but it was probably early 2004. And now it doesn't even matter because it's got fresh new interiors, fresh new exterior paint. Whoa, shaky footage there. Yep, this is all the footage that I got in one night. You can see some of the other trains in the yard as well. Some of them that are powered off, some of them are powered on. The Trimet sign is on there in the front, but not in the middle of number 315, so I think they're having issues. We watched a Type 4 and 5 train come in, as you can see here, on a slightly unrelated note, you know, watching this train coming in. But at the same time, you can kind of tell, like in the future when we have the 4s and the 5s and these overhauled Max vehicles, this is what they would look like when they were, you know, coexisting. So you see the 4s and the 5s going behind number 315. Number 315 is visible there on the left half, kind of just a little bit of it, with a Type 4 and 5 consist going right behind it. And, yeah, there you go. Kind of cool to see some of that footage. And again, like I said, a lot of my footage is very similar. So just have to get used to the exact same, zooming in on like the same spots over and over. But I'm just glad I was able to see it. I'm really glad I was able to record it. It looks like the driver cab was either open or maybe it was uncovered, because you can look straight through it. So as you saw, those were filmed over the course of 2 separate days. Now, when I filmed those nighttime shots, well, I also happened to get this. I did this legally because I now... Remember, there was a video I did a really long time ago, and I mentioned in there, I don't work for Trimet, which is still true. I don't work for Trimet, and I don't know anybody that works for Trimet. Well, that's different now, because I now know one person who works for Trimet. And they were able to kind of get us inside the yard a little bit, and we got this footage. Alright, well here you go. This is footage in the yard. This is footage of the train as it sits on the storage track in the yard. Here's a good long pan view of the inside. I'll zoom in and get some extreme close-ups as we go. So this is just an outside view of what the train looks like as of April 8th when I recorded all that footage. You can see the nice white walls inside. No more purple driver cab. No more weird brownish tan colors. That sign is off for some reason, that digital sign, and so is the one on the very back. So 2 of the signs are working, 2 of them are not. Those are the face covering message signs. They're on the doors, meaning it could be entering service soon. So pretty cool. That gives you a pretty good look at what 315 looks like. I still have not physically been inside it. I have not ridden it anywhere, as it is still not in service. But it's just a matter of time before it hopefully will be. And also, I was actually going to do a completely different video during this time, because I wasn't expecting to go actually be able to spot number 315 and record it. I was going to talk about the contract and what the contract showed and kind of a timeline of all the vehicle things. That's going to have to wait until May 15th. Again, this is a little bit of an ongoing mini-series. So on May 15th, assuming that it hadn't entered service yet, then there will be a video talking about the contract of number 315, or not just number 315, but all of the overhauled vehicles, all the Type 2s and 3s. I want to show you that. And if I actually get on it, that's the next item on my bucket list. If I actually get on the train and I film it in service, that is for sure going to go up here on the next 15th. In fact, you know what? If I actually do that, I'm probably not going to want to wait until the 15th day of that month to post it. I might just post it right then and there, at least as a preview video or something. So look forward to that if I happen to get on the train. Now, I haven't told any of you viewers this yet, but on the day that this is uploaded and the day that you are watching this, I am actually in Seattle. Now, obviously, as I'm recording this, I'm not, but when you guys see this video, I will be in Seattle, Washington. And I will be filming the Link light rail system, as well as both streetcar lines. And unfortunately, the monorail is being shut down for a couple weeks, so we won't be able to record that. But those are videos that'll hopefully be up on this channel, even though they are not Trimet or Max related at all. It is light rail, and it is our next major city to the north. So those will be coming soon, and I know that has nothing to do with number 315, but I just wanted to let you know that when you're seeing this video, I will actually be in Seattle. I don't know if I'm going to do any sort of vlog style, like, oh, here's our hotel room, here's what the we're taking Amtrak there, we're not driving there. So seriously, we're just going to be riding trains over the course of a couple days. That's my lifestyle for you. So you'll get to see that whole adventure soon-ish on this channel whenever I get all those videos edited and created and all of that sort of stuff. But for now, I thank you for watching this little update on number 315 and all the overhauled Max cars. And next month, if things go to plan for how I have this all set up, we will be looking at the contract that has the overhauled vehicles and more information about them. I'll see you next month.